Hello everybody, this is Hammer Striker here. There's been a little bit of buzz over the past week about a new pistol from Walther, and they're being real secretive about it. There has been, if you go back about a month or so, some larger channels had gotten, I'm going to assume they got T&E guns because they were talking about it, but it's all embargoed. Now we found some information. Now we're not necessarily violating any embargoes because we did not get a test gun from Walther, even though we are going to try to get our hands on one. But I did find some information, and all of it was obtained just searching, just using Google search and different keywords. I found a few things. Number one, I found a couple pictures. And what the pictures seem to look like is that the new gun is going to have a texture similar to the Q5 that you see here. This kind of this pointy diamondy texture. And it's going to come in two versions. It's going to be called the PDP is the information I found. And it's going to come in a full size and a compact. But it's going to be closer to a PPQ like this one here. It does have a texture that appears to come all the way up here, kind of like the Q5. See, the texture comes all the way up here. So instead of ending down here, the texture is going to come up all the way. It appears to retain the replaceable back straps, and the serrations are a little different. It's going to be beveled at the front, from what I can tell, and instead of these relatively shallow, though effective, serrations, there's going to be larger lines, maybe only about 3 of them, so it'll be thicker lines. And the things that I found is I found a test Walther site, so dev.waltherarms, as opposed to the normal production site, and it has some references to the PDP magazine being a PDP slash PPQ 9mm magazine, so it appears that there'll be magazine compatibility, that it'll use the same magazines as the PPQ, and some references to some PDP apparel, t-shirts, things like that. No pictures, so they are still being pretty secretive about it. But best as I can find out with doing some public searches, it's going to probably be a gun that would be interesting because it's going to be a variant of the PPQ. And one of the things that they seem to have is they're all optics ready. Because one of the questions might come up is, well, if it's going to be a variant of the PPQ, why don't I just get a PPQ? Appears it's going to be optics ready, and looking at the pictures of the sights, the image I found is low resolution, it has the notches in the screw holes, it appears. So it may actually come with adjustable sights like this PPQ. So if you've got an adjustable sight, optics ready gun that takes the existing PPQ magazines, think of it like possibly just like the next generation of the PPQ, or if you look at like Glock and those, the MOS line, the optics ready line, or Springfield Armory's got their OSP. That's what it appears to be. So we're going to be out trying to get our hands on one, or at least take a look at them, see what they're about. But wanted to share some information I found just doing some searches to kind of indicate that if it turns out to be what it looks like it'll be, then it may actually be a gun that's worth taking some time to get a hold of. The public information, the well-publicized public information, is that retailers will actually have them on the shelves on Friday. So it's select retailers, certain ones that they do business with. There is a large chain here in Florida that we use often, and they're on that list of retailers that are supposed to have these. So we're going to check it out and see what we can find. So we'll let you know what comes of it, and beyond that, if you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, click that bell to get notified if you do. Check us out on Facebook, Patreon, Instagram, kind of all over the place. Thank you.